Just bringing you a video today of a big vintage dolls clothes haul that I got off eBay. And yeah, I actually thought this wasn't going to turn up. It had been about 4 weeks, and I messaged the seller saying it hadn't turned up. I was really disappointed, and she contacted Royal Mail, and it turned out that it was at the sorting office and it got delivered this morning. So I'm really happy because I thought I wasn't going to get these. It's quite a large haul, so I'm going to try and do it quickly or we'll be here for hours. Right, yeah, there's a lot of different eras. I think it goes up to the 80s or maybe later. And there's a Baby Alive outfit actually, which is obviously quite modern. But it does go right back to the 60s and even the 50s, so it's quite interesting. Well, there's a little hat here. Now, if you look at that, I think this is an air stewardess hat. It might go with a Cindy outfit or a Barbie outfit, I'm not sure. And this little top here, this goes to, yeah, a really small doll, but slightly bigger than a Cindy or a Barbie type doll. And this, now this looks old, this looks 60s, it's a very thin sort of nylon type fabric, and it's got ties on it. Hoping this might fit one of my pedigree dolls. And there's no holes in it, and they've all been washed as well, which is really nice. They smell quite fresh. So often when you buy vintage dolls clothes, someone's just pulled them out of the attic and sold them. That's quite pretty. This just looks like a pair of porcelain doll underpants that they give you with a porcelain doll, and a little pair of dungarees there. These look kind of 80s to me. No label on that, I don't think. And this shirt, now this looks 80s or 90s. There's no label on this, I don't think. But yeah, look at that. I do love the colours of that. I hope that fits one of the dolls, or I will get a doll to fit that. So that's quite funky. Now this one, oh, this one's very crunchy sounding because it's got one of those net skirts underneath. I think this might be a porcelain doll outfit as well, to be honest. But it's nice, it's sort of velvet. Will look nice on someone, I'm sure. And this shirt, now this looks kind of 70s to me. That's quite big again as well. That might fit a pedigree doll, I don't know. Now, I do like the print on this one. You can see the flowers there, and there's lace around the edge, and it's a dress. There's armholes there. No label on that as well. Nice though, I like that. And this, now this is a piece of vintage baby clothes, because if you look at this, it's a bit stained as well, it needs another wash. I hope you can read that. It says Mothercare, and that's a really, really old school label, so this might be back from as far as the 60s. And it sort of ties up like this. Oh, I'll try and get it in position for you. Sort of a wraparound top with tie up. Like that sort of thing. But yeah, that's interesting because that's proper baby clothes. I think there's a couple of proper baby clothes dresses in this bundle actually. This one, I think, yeah, this might be proper baby clothes. But a lot of them have got like no labels, which also suggests dolls clothes, so I'm not sure. But yeah, look at that. That's got like the little flowers. Hope that's showing up. So you know, the little stamped out flowers, so it looks lacy. I do like that. That's quite big, so that'll fit a big baby doll. Little skirt. This looks handmade, by the way, the elastic's been done. But it could have just had the elastic replaced, but I think that's actually handmade. Still cute though, will fit someone, I'm sure. Now this one, the quality of it looks like proper baby clothes, but it's so small, I think it might be a doll's dress, but yeah, I do like that. See, again, it's got lacy detail around the bottom there. Let's see, how does that do up? Oh yeah, no, this is definitely doll's clothes, because it undoes completely on the back, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty. Can you see that? Yep, that's pretty. I like that. Now this one again is really big and doesn't completely undo, so I think this might be a real baby dress. Oh, and look at the design on that. That's ever so pretty. There's cool. Try and get you a close up of that. There's like little embroidered flowers on it, and round the bottom there. Very nice. That'll look nice on someone. Little pair of trousers there for a little tiny doll. with like just little blue flowers. Now this one has a label on it. Oh, it says Jesmar. And if you've watched the videos of my companion dolls, the blonde one, or the two, I've got two of the blonde ones, they're by Jesmar. And this is for a smaller doll made by Jesmar, so that's probably 80s, I reckon. And now this little thing here is like a little jacket, but it's sewn together at the front. It doesn't unbutton, so it'll have to go over the thing's head. And because of the shape of this, I think this might go on a bear. I'm not sure, but again, useful to have. Now this I really like. This is very vintage, and I'm hoping this will fit one of my pedigree dolls. And yeah, you can see there's a lot of lace on it. Bit of fraying, but I can fix that. Do like the look of that. I hope that'll fit one of my pedigree dolls. Another sort of 80s looking little dress. Got a slight stain on it, but I should be able to get that out. A pair of dungarees here with a button missing, but I should be able to find a button that replaces that. Floral dungarees. They look like they might fit a Tiny Tears actually, so I've got two Tiny Tears. I've got 60s and 70s Tiny Tears. If you watch my Vintage Dolls Cot video, you'll see my two Tiny Tears dolls. Another dress. This looks 80s to me. See the design on that. Quite nice, floral. Now this has no label. But yeah, it looks like a baby doll's original outfit sort of thing, you know, what a baby doll would have come with. And again, there's loose threads on a lot of these things, but I can just snip them off. That'll fit someone, I'm sure. Pair of knickers there. Hopefully these will fit my Patty Playpal reproduction doll, because hers, the elastic's gone in them and they fall down. Oh, now this one, I really love this one. This has a label that says Fenwick of Bond Street. It's going to be hard to get it all in because it's quite big. I'm hoping this will fit my big pedigree Walker doll, which is cool. In America, they tend the similar mould tends to be called a Saucy Walker doll. But yeah, this is, I can tell this is old. This is 60s definitely, or maybe even 50s. Doubt it's any closer, and it's in nice condition. It smells good too, so it's been washed. One of the buttons is you can see like it's got those buttons that are wrapped in fabric, sort of thing, and one of them's gone. But I should still be able to get that on someone. I'm hoping that will fit my pedigree doll, who I've got stood up in the corner. White spots on it. Really love this. This is what made me want to buy the whole lot, I think, actually. Yep, now we're on to wool clothes. Now, a lot of people discard... Oh no, these little pair of shoes. Look at these. These are cute. I don't know if these were meant for a real baby or for a doll. It says Rob Roy in them. And they're like velvet. And they're kind of decaying quite a bit, but they will fit someone, I'm sure. And they're very cute. Very cute. Look at that. I think these look cool. Maybe 60s, 50s, not sure. Right, now yes, onto the wool stuff. A lot of people discard wool dolls clothes straight away, thinking that they're all handmade, but in the 60s and the 50s and beyond, before, you did actually get knitted dolls clothes brand new, so it could be someone's original outfit. Don't discard knitted dolls clothes just because you think they're handmade. Now there are two hats here. These do look handmade. And these look handmade, these are quite cool. Look, it looks just like a square, but there's actually leg holes in there. So these are a pair of shorts for someone. Cute. And this, again, the way this is knitted looks like it's been done on a machine, so I think this is actual proper doll's clothes. That might fit a Tiny Tears as well. Green top there. Little handbag. Handbag with flowers. Actually opens. Oh, look at those little flowers and those little pearls in the middle of the flowers. That's very pretty. This looks no, it is knitted. It is knitted, not crochet. I do like that though, as well. I want a little pillow. This can go in one of my doll's cots. Lots of detail on that. Little heart buttons in each corner, and one in the centre, lace all around the edge, very nice. I'll stick that in my doll's cot later. It's like a jacket. That looks kind of 70s to me. Yeah, will fit a baby doll, definitely. Oh, and this one looks kind of 60s actually to me, and there's pearl mother of pearl buttons on that. And a lot of this stuff that looks like it's hand knitted, actually, if you do some research, actually came from a shop with the doll originally. Yes, I like that. These do look hand knitted, but they'll fit someone, I'm sure. When you get a doll and they've got nothing to wear, it's always great to find something that fits them well. And I'm sure these will fit someone. Now this I like because it's a knitted dress, but it's very shaped, and this will go around the doll's neck to hold it up. That'll fit someone, I'm sure. Now this looks like shop bought knitted stuff. This isn't a handmade one. 3 buttons on the top. Ah, now this little cardigan here. This has also got, it's not real mother of pearl, but it gives you like the impression of mother of pearl. And this looks really old. I think this is 60s. This should fit my smaller pedigree doll. I do like that. No label on it. Oh, another little top. This might fit a Kewpie type doll. Cool hat there. Red hat with a little butterfly on it. And there's some kind of sparkly gem on that. That'll look cute on someone, definitely. Skirt, now this looks handmade just because of the way the elastic's been attached. But that'll fit someone, I'm sure. Another pink cardigan type thing. Yeah. And this looks like a 60s, 50s cardigan for a doll there. This will fit one of my vintage dolls, I'm sure. Yeah, so some really lovely stuff in this little, this is the last bit. I'm hoping this will fit a Kewpie doll. This looks handmade as well, and this looks like quite modern just because of the wool that they've used. I think this is 80s or 90s at the earliest. That's just a little dress. I'm hoping that will fit one of my Kewpie dolls. Always good to get these big bundles of vintage dolls clothes, because when you're a doll collector you get a lot of dolls with no clothes whatsoever. And yeah, so it's always useful to have a lot of dolls clothes on hand. And yeah, well, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.